Alright, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So this is the second time that I'm doing this introductory portion of this video. Not sure what happened the first time that I did it, but just so before we get started, I just wanted to say at the time I was recording this video, it got kind of dark, and so we ended up working in the dark. And I apologize for the content, but we did try to explain the process as best as we could with the resources that we had. But anyway, if you're not a subscriber, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you're already a subscriber, make sure you turn on your push notifications so you can know when I post a video or when I have a new content online. Today we're actually working on the in-tank fuel pump, which is the low fuel pump. I will be replacing it with an AEM brand fuel pump. It's supposed to support ethanol and just a little bit more high flow of fuel past the low pressure. So that's what we're doing today. This was a really difficult video to make because of the lighting, but I just wanted to get it done, and it just got kind of late, so we ended up just working, you know, at night to get it done. But I hope you guys enjoy the content. I forgot to take a picture or a video of the actual product, but I will leave the product description and the serial number at the bottom of this video. Also, I have Nick and Ken working with me. They're not here right now because I had to record this video at another time, so they're the ones that helped me. I appreciate you guys so much. This is only the beginning of what we're trying to do. Right now we are in the process of trying to see how we're going to upgrade like the entire fuel system. I have a couple options in my head versus going with the hunt data, but just a work in progress, and enjoy the video. A retainer clip that's back there that we're gonna use a trimmer removal tool to remove. That way we can actually flip that back portion up just like that. I think there are probably like 4 of them, maybe. Yeah, okay. So there are 4 of them. Try to be gentle. If you break them, I personally got a set of disc clips just because you never win with them. So
sometimes they'll just break.
Sometimes they just like to break. Other times you may get lucky like these.
So I think that's actually good enough.
And those are the 2. Yep, you only need to actually remove the 3 for this main seat, and you can see the 2 top bolts right there.
Right
so
there.
you're just gonna get it, twist, get it, and twist.
All right. One more step before we actually take it out is here. Come to your bed and just relieve the pressure of here. When you just press it like that, it just lets out the pressure, so that way when
you gotta make sure you can use like your middle finger, because if you notice there's one flap and then there's a second flap that's in there. So get your middle finger and literally just push it in there, just that way you hit both of the doors that are in there, not just one. So get that one and push the second door with your other finger.
All right. So the metal plate is kind of sealed on there. You might want to use something to like help you get it up just a little bit. We're using a prying tool in this case. You can hear the seal break when you actually like take it out. So
now if you come to this side, it kind of move it over to your right side, and excuse me on that camera, right there is the fuel pump. You can see the top of it.
It's dusty as hell.
And if you notice, there's the clip right there that is to this line, and you should be able to just
unclip that first.
Unclip it, so that way you can pull this away totally.
All right, cool beans. All right, update. So what we're doing right now is we're gonna take out the back seat completely, and the reason is because we cannot get to the fuel pump. We need more clearance, so there are 2 hinge bolts over there. They're 12 millimeters. There is another 2 set over there, and the last 2 are over here, and that should give you access to take out the back completely. All the bolts are out, and now we just gotta wiggle the seat away from the center, essentially.
Because I believe
point right there. So here's
So
this seat.
that one comes out just like that.
Just lay it on top of the back cushion.
We're just gonna put everything here. Sorry guys, I know it's bad lighting,
And this one
but
right here. Can I see the camera?
yeah.
If you want to bring the light around, there is one extra bolt that, I'm trying to focus it here, right here.
Oh, that holds the people.
So this is what holds the pivot point to take out the double seat.
Okay. Alright guys, so we worked on our lighting to get you guys some better content in here. As you guys can see, that fuel pump is extremely dirty right there, and I think that may be one of the reasons where you kind of just have that spotter, because more power, use more fuel, and then if there's dust in it, then it just kind of gets all sucked up in there. I've seen a few guys say it kind of gets dirty and whatnot, so but that's not what we're doing today. We're actually replacing it. We're gonna clean all that stuff out and it's gonna be nice and shiny again. This is what it looks like when you completely take out your back seat. So we're gonna get to disconnecting these hoses, and that should be it. So
This is gonna be easy. Ish.
alright guys, so the first clip is out and there was still a little bit of fuel in the line.
There's gonna be fuel in the line.
There's gonna be fuel in all the lines. So
Here's what
first off, I recommend
your
keeping your
hand.
doors open so you're not like
Getting
inhaling
high with
fumes
this.
and whatnot, unless you're trying to get high. I'm
But
high.
this is we don't condone drugs on this channel.
No, we don't. So yeah, for the first one, you
Oh,
literally
that's like soda or something that was spilled.
you push the clips together, and the first one comes out. It's the first line right there.
I already feel it.
Here, take your hand off. Sorry, yeah, that's the first line right there that we took
Careful,
out.
because
And so we're gonna
fuel
get to
smells
taking
like
out the second line.
That's crazy. I'm just using my nails for this shit.
Really?
Yeah, this. Ish. Oh, hell no.
zone, or at least we just
Don't have it.
don't have it, even though we probably should, because whatever. But if you got nails
Like me.
like Nick
Kinda.
or needle nose and a pick,
I wish I had a good pick for this, but they're flimsy. Do not get flimsy ones because they suck. Oh, come on. I will be back. Hang on.
So these things are actually identical to like the ones in the fuel injectors when you're trying to replace the lines for like the flex fuel. It's except those ones are easier because you're kind of standing over it, and you're not standing over this one.
And if nobody knows what JP8 is, it's just jet fuel.
for those of y'all that don't know, Nick's a fighter jet mechanic,
God damn it, bro. Why the...
and on the side he builds race cars,
Yeah.
like that
For
one that's
funsies.
sitting over there.
Yep. The one behind me.
I mean, you guys can see it, but
What in the heck?
all this was my seatbelt.
These clips are great because engineers have decided, yeah, this is a good idea. I approve. Without actually thinking about the repercussions. Dude, this is like the exact same clip that's on like the...
PCV system. That's what it reminded me of. Those bitches are a bitch to get off, because when we did my catch cans, it was a fucking horror.
Well,
If not, I'm gonna zip tie it.
so we broke the clip on top.
Yay.
Newsflash.
Gosh.
But yeah,
Oh my
make sure you get the
How?
clip removers actually
How?
right there. Focus. There we go. Those. Yeah, they will come in very
Plastic AC and fuel line disconnect tools.
I have those.
Oh, that's what we need.
You have them?
What? Yeah.
Okay, guys. Update. So
After about 35 minutes of...
yeah, this took us like almost damn near like 30 minutes just doing this. So to get this one out, we broke the clip on top.
So the clip here is kind of a U-clip, and it's supposed to come up. Unfortunately, when we pushed on this side, it did come up this side, but this side broke. This one again is just two push clips that you just push and pull out, and of course this one is the same thing. This one does have fuel actively running in it, so do be careful because this one will spill fuel on you. And with the collar, to remove the collar, I would suggest getting a punch and a hammer.
Okay, this took us like
It took
30
us 30
to 35 minutes, and we was literally like
We were
hammering
banging on it.
the crap out of it just to get the collar loose. So
banging.
that's gonna be a biggest problem. This thing weighs what, like 4 or 5 pounds,
4 pounds,
maybe?
right there.
Yeah. So
Oh.
yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna get the fuel pump out, and we can actually get to like working on it. Good lord. Okay, alrighty guys, so we got the fuel pump out. The biggest challenge is getting this stupid hose to like just, you know, cooperate, because that clip goes right here, and the 2 buttons to relieve it, the second one is here, so you have to use a flathead and then pinch the other side to get it out. It's very snug, not the easiest thing to do. That took us, well, like almost 10 minutes to get that out again too. So yeah, but now that we got that out, we're gonna take that inside, and we're gonna actually get to taking out the fuel pump. So okay guys, so update, we took apart the fuel pump, and this is kind of like where we're sitting right now. So you would like crack out the sides. There are like little buttons on the side of like the actual harness, right here. So like right here, there are clips right here that you would like unclip to take this part out, and then there's this little ring, or collar, so to speak. I kind of, that collar sits
Like this.
on there like that, and you would also take that out as well. And so when you take that out, you would have access to the fuel pump. Where's the old one, Nick? You know where it's at? So that's kind of like what the old fuel pump looks like right here. It's a decent size. It's just, I don't know,
Yeah.
it didn't work in the way it's supposed to. But this is how like the AEM one goes in. You would basically get rid of this bottom right here, because that whole bottom is a filter. We thought that was supposed to be replaced, but really this whole thing is just a filter, and the harness holds onto the bottom of this. But now the AEM one just kind of stays out there by itself with the new filter and stuff. It just goes in here just like that. So our next step is to
Slice these together.
splice these wires together. This side goes back up into the fuel pump, and this is the side that we're gonna cut off, because this side
need
was
to splice
inside.
it in to this,
Yeah.
because this is for the factory.
Yeah, so this part was connected to like the old fuel pump right here.
Let's see, what side's the dirty side?
Yeah, this is the side that goes back up.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
So we're keeping this side, we're getting rid of this side.
Because it's so good as this.
Yep. So that's kind of what we're about to do right now, is we're kind of getting to that. Okay guys, so we went to AutoZone to acquire some tools
In order to do this
in
job.
order to do this part. So I will recommend, this was what, like $8, something like that.
This was the most expensive.
Yeah, this was like $9
14, actually.
14.
This was 14.
Okay.
These were like $4 each.
Yeah, so you need the splicer so you can pass the wire in there. It says 16 to 14
gauge.
14 gauge. So in case you're trying to get a specific measurement, what I did was we took this to AutoZone and we actually fit it in there to see if it worked or not. And then we need one of those long shrink tube to cover it up, and then we need this to clamp them together when we put the wire in it, just
And
like
as
that.
you can see, it fits nice and snug in there.
Yep.
So there's no.
There's no touching, and
No
there's no
touching.
sparky,
Yep.
because we ain't trying to explode. So yeah, that's it. We're gonna get to it right now. Okay. So we just cut it off. This is the side that we're keeping, and that's the side that we're gonna attach to the part right there.
And how you could tell them apart, so you can know what side to keep and what side to throw away. This is the part that goes into the factory fuel pump here, sorry. And this is the part that goes in the top. So this is the part you want to keep, because this is the part that is going to get spliced into here in a second. And with this, you just throw that away. So let's get to splicing.
Okay, guys, look at Nick just crafting with his knife.
Nobody piece of shit. Oh,
wait. God damn, bro. Because we couldn't use the little thing that we got.
Shit.
Yeah, they weren't sharp enough, so.
Use a fucking knife.
But this is what it's gonna look like when you put the connectors in there, and then you just
you need to make sure, don't be stupid. Make sure you put your heat shrink on there before, and then connect it so that way we can heat shrink this all together and make sure it's all protected inside his gas tank, so his Type R doesn't go boom boom.
No boom.
Sparky.
No, none of that.
We like Type R. No Type.
But that's what we're doing. Alright, so we get the connectors, and now we're just using a lighter to like heat up the
Heat shrink.
And it's shrinking. This is just an extra precaution. Like,
you don't
some
gotta
people
do this, but
probably put this on there, but I'm not trying to explode in my car because it's something I did. So, yeah.
Good stuff.
We just like to be extra safe.
Extra safe, cause look.
And we're still gonna seal it, but I'm gonna get a heat gun to heat it better because the
It's a little burning.
kind of sucks.
This is not as hard as it looks, I promise. Like, you literally just, cut off a wire about the same size, put in this little thing right here, and then before you put that in there, you gotta put the little heat soak on there, and then
Make sure you put the heat shrink first, and then
put this in here,
we're gonna crimp it.
and then we just crimp this end right here, and that's literally what we did for the other side. And so you get your
Harness.
and then we got the harness back, just like that. So, alright. There is one string out there.
Do the same thing. There you go. Now we just gotta heat shrink it.
Now we just heat shrink it again. Alright guys, update. We got all the parts back together. This is the one sorry. This is the one where we broke the clip. We just ran a zip tie through it. It's not gonna go anywhere even if you don't put the zip tie on there, to be honest. This thing, it took both of us like pushing it backwards to get it back in there. So that's how snug it is. There was one part, the AEM fuel pump is slightly longer, so like the casing for like the, what's that thing called?
There's three clamps I need to clamp on to the actual pump where it fills with fuel, where the actual high pressure or high flow pump goes inside. And there's three plastic clips I need to clip on to basically to the bottom, and the AEM is a little longer, so it doesn't let it go all the way down. So we only clip 2 out of 3. However, that third one, it's not going anywhere. If you are gonna do this, I would maybe recommend, if that is a problem and that's gonna bother you, then go with the what is the other one? The Honda. What is it? Honda, yeah.
It's kind of like big time.
But that's, I mean, it's a lot more expensive as compared to this. It's gonna do the same thing. We tested it. It works. It flows. And like I said, it's not coming out. I mean, we pulled on it, tugged on it. It's not gonna move. So we put it in there, and that's not gonna move either. So we're just gonna go ahead and send it, close her on up.
And good luck hammering the.
Oh yeah, good luck
collar
hammering
back.
this. I would recommend buying the tool, please.
Like really, this thing weighs 4 pounds. You're gonna need it.